Good evening. We are 302-ish. Basically just randomly going up days. I know it's something in the 300s by now. It's got to be, right? I mean, there's no way I took 2 months off last year. There's just no way. And it's been 14 months. So I'm just going to keep plugging away, adding days. Um, I mean, I think I could realistically say I maybe took off 3 weeks, and that's if I count all the Saturdays as full days off, which very few have been full days off. I usually work for an hour or two on Saturday night. I work on Fridays. I work Monday through Friday, Sunday through Friday. There's a few days here and there I've skipped. I'd be surprised if it added up to a month, which is 30 days. So I should be something closer to 300 or 400 in some days. So I'm like 100 days off. I don't know how I lost all those days on my counts. But yeah, I don't know. I I need to do a video that just kind of summarizes this last year's worth of work and what I've done, how far I've come. I do feel like I've come a long way, um, but it's still got a long way to go. I don't know if it's I mean, this next year I should start having what I'd consider a fully functional game. Whether it's I won't be ready to release. I don't think. I'm thinking what's going to happen is by the end of this year, I'll have a mostly done game that just needs to be tested and tweaked and maybe get some images and start getting the cleanup, the dress up, the solidifying of the app going, and that might take 3 to 6 months at least. So we'll see. I might be overly optimistic. I don't want to say for sure, but yeah. So anyway, we are still working on. I'm trying to get a couple things tweaked and worked out bug wise. I have some bugs and tweaks since I put the collections in there and the notification page in, or the system health notification in there. I've had some issues. So um, and I've had to do some refactoring because there's still been some kind of dumb stuff going that I don't like. But that said, I feel like I'm getting close. I want to do some final check-in before I do all this stuff. It's been kind of a slog these last couple of days while I keep plugging things in. So I deprecated this fetch team selection list because it's supposed to be calling this get default teams. But I don't know. I think this whole thing is kind of dumped. So let's just go ahead and bump that out here. It's deprecated. Who cares? So what I'm gonna probably have to do is put in some. I have to run it. Start catching errors in process because I've done so many things lately. I probably broke stuff. Now it's getting to that point where I go, all right, let's run it. That's where I'm at. I've had multiple things going on at once. I have had up to 3 AI agents doing things for me. And then I have to go back and validate and test and complete. One of these I have to implement. I have to implement this quick play logic into the sim type panel, which would mean I have to go into here. It's a game plan. Sim type. Oh, here we go. Sim type selection panel. Is it this one? Nope. Quick play. Nope. It must be kickoff. Nope. Where the heck is it? League play kickoff. I thought it was kickoff, but if it's not part of. Is it down here? Service health manager. Oh, that's the settings. Oh, here. Oh, maybe. Oh, okay, so maybe it's a simulation. Simulation panel. Sim type panel. Okay. I think it's this one. Simulation pip? No, it's not the pip. Ugh. Gosh dang it. On field. Oh, matchmaking. Maybe it's matchmaking. Team matchmaking. Okay, maybe that's it. And start searching. Team matchmaking. Clear. Show match found. Get component children. Animate. Rotate searching message. Cycle opponent team selection. Where is the team selection? That's what I'm trying to find. Searching. Is cancellation token is searching. All team info dot count. Current team index equals all team info. Go to implementation. Go to definition. All right, so somewhere we're setting this dang thing. Let's go find it. Clear. Add range teams. Teams is coming from team display info list. What is the problem here? Starting the matchmaking search. The async method lacks an await. Are we doing an await? I don't see us doing an await. Why are we needing an await? Cycle opponent teams async. I don't know why. Oh, because it's async void. Oh. I don't think this is doing an await. Why do I need to do that? If I just take the async out. Is it doing a return? Nope. Okay, well, maybe we're good. All right. Where is this being defined? Let's see. Start searching. Should I get some music on the background again? I got a background music. I don't know, man. My brain doesn't function right if there's not noise going on. So it's either me jibber jabbering and trying to keep my brain functioning, or it's me. Look at this headline. You 1150, and then if you do it right, it's you 1050. That's more like you 17, you 16, maybe. You would think when you're that slow, like me, I'm about 17. I think that's been my times. I've been running sprints every now and then, and I holding about 17. And I would love to get down to 16. My high school speed, I was so lightning fast. I could run a solid 13.5. I wasn't any fast. I wasn't all that fast in high school. And I used to run sprints. I mean, I trained for it. I don't train for sprints now. I just do them every now and then to kind of see where I'm at. I mostly run distance. So it's pretty hard. Anyway, let's go back. I was looking for music. Let's go see. Copyright free music. Where was I? I usually just pick one of these weird ones. Okay.
So is this up to date? Mostly.
All right. So let's see if I can finish getting this. Where are we calling this from? Start searching animation. Will show user team and cycling through teams. Where's all team info getting set? Load all team info. Gotta go fuck. Arg! All team info equals await. Load all team info. So I gotta go to this. Go to implementation. Team info list. Team matchmaking panel. Team display info. Fetch default teams. That's the one I don't want. Okay, so I need to call a different function. It's not fetch. I don't know. Teams data doesn't have that. I don't know why it's calling it. I don't think it's called fetch. It's get default teams. Why did it change it? Why did it make a change? Is there a fetch? Did it add one in when I was not looking? Did changed my function. Whatever. Now that one works. My other one was a copy of another one that I didn't fully get going, so. I don't know. This is something I don't know. Again, this is my lack of response knowledge in Go. Why do I have to have a different response for everything, especially when they're the same? Why can't I just say team response? Why can't I use the same one? Because like, all right, so down here I have a get team response, right? Set user active team response. And see, these are basically the same too. I mean, set, but this is a set, so I'm passing this in. So this is more for like a request. I don't know why it says response, but, or it might come back with the team after you've set it. Get teams by user ID response. Oh, okay. So this one isn't returning everything. It's just got the teams object. So no success or failure message. All right. I don't know, do I not want that? I don't know, it just seems weird. Fetch default teams. I don't know. Because obviously I don't need both, but team service endpoint. Okay, so let's go ahead and use this one, I guess. Because I'm not really using this one, and this one wasn't. Like I said, I just copied it, and you can see it's got a bunch of errors in it, so we will get rid of it. We'll let the AI's version be the one I keep. But I do need to create another one for this is fetch default teams, but I want to create one that's not really this. Gonna go like this. We're gonna go. This one is called fetch quick play teams. The method is going to be quick play. And team selection, list, response. Team selection, that's fine. It's basically going to be the same. I mean, it's going to have the same data, same information. It's just instead of returning the default teams, it's going to return random teams. That's what quick play is. It's it returns our set of random teams. Now, what is this random list? This is going to be the list of teams that the system pulls to show you which teams you're gonna end up playing in a quick play game. So let's go here. It's basically going to be the same response, same piece. Oh, whoops! I need to go all the way back up. I got to go all the way back up to where I was. I didn't go to the right place. Hello. No, where'd it go? Some type button here now. All right, so that one should get all of my the right teams. Okay, so we'll go ahead and save that. Let's go ahead and run, see if I can get anything functioning. I've been fixing a lot of bugs, but you can see I've still got a few, so I'm going to be knocking those things out as I go here. It's a matter of just finding the right thing here. So I've already got one missing. Okay, so get teams by league ID. Oops. Why isn't this response? Get team response. So response, doesn't response have a teams object? Thought it did. Get team response. Get team response. It does too have a team. What are you talking about? Team right there. Oh, it's team. It's not an array of teams. It should be teams. Wait a minute, isn't it teams by user ID? I copied teams by user ID. Why wouldn't that be? Oh, that's team by ID. Quick play, assign user, fetch, sync. Wait, do I not have a get teams by user ID? Oh, here it is, get teams by user ID. Get teams by user ID response. Oh. I'll just get teams response. I'm going to use the same. I'm hoping this doesn't break anything. bugs fixed. Well, the ones that are causing me issues anyway. So we're going to go ahead and let's see. We'll attach because got to at least see what's going on. Nope. Guess I'm not fixed. All right, what do we got? What is this? Get user account data. This should be using the so how many places am I calling this? This doesn't even exist. That is not a thing anymore. Which one is this? This is calling the wrong object. That's not even calling the right place anymore. Teams data, that one's calling that one. Alright, so we're going to dump this. It's the wrong one, so it's probably going to break, but I'll have to reference the Teams object. And then I've got this guy. Which is just asking for the other thing. You get Teams or user ID async. I don't know what that's going to be for. User team selection. That one's using them. All right, so I don't need this one either. All right, so we got Teams data. Active team switcher, Teams data, and then the Teams data collection. All right, so this is the only one that's being called. This one I do need. This one's got to be coming from Teams data. So what is user account data? Teams data is the object I want, so we gotta initialize this. Just gotta make sure I named it right. Is it Teams data? It is. Okay, Teams data. And now we gotta go. Hold on. All right, so we got to get this initialized. I don't know that I need. Let's see, how do I make a reference to my Teams data from here? I guess I could do this. Go. Just for consistency and happiness. This one might not be getting used anymore because that's probably why it's gray. Because I don't think I'm actually calling it anymore. But let's go see where is this being set. I think I need to initialize it. Well, maybe I don't. I just need to be able to call the function. So let's see if that works. It's not really complaining, so. These are all my warnings and junk that I really want to get rid of most of them. Should not be getting so many warnings. Don't like them. Man, I really want to get this going. You know, I've been playing that phone game called The Program. And gosh, it makes me want my game to work, to be ready to play. I want to play my game. It's like, no, this game is okay. It's okay. The program's okay. It's just not scratching the itch. It doesn't do the stuff I want it to do. I hate paywalls. I hate knowing that I cannot be as successful as the people who are paying money. I'm 4th season in, and you know, it doesn't even have a whole lot of history. Like I can't look. I don't believe it lets me look at my previous seasons. I just know. I think I could look at my previous records, if that, but you can't see who you played, who you lost to. I mean, it does keep track of some of your previous games. Like it knows your win-loss record against other teams, but you don't know when you lost to them or how much you lost to them by, or have you been getting closer to them, and you don't know anything. And when you're early on, it's like there's not enough satisfying stats. But then there's other games that have every stat in the world. It's like, okay, there's a limit to what I want to know. It's like, I don't want to know everything. I just want to be able to access what I want to be able to access, right? You know, I want it to be there, but I don't need a page of stuff, you know. Just let me look at what I want to see. Maybe have it available in a search. And you can just put the things you want on there, and it'll like make it available. Like you have all these things and they're hidden. And you just say, what do you want to know? Kind of have like an AI search that just goes, oh yeah, I have these, you know, and then you can save that item, you know, have them all formatted, ready to go. Just put them up there as the last things you looked at, and you can build a page or something. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm just saying, I know everybody wants different stats, different things, and it's like, I'll have all the stats. I'm keeping everything. I'm not dumping stats. Well, okay, that's not true. Some detailed game stats I'll be getting rid of that don't have an effect on career, like records and stuff like that. So, like I'll be keeping track of accumulative career stats for players, but I won't be like recalculating them all the time because I kept every game in the system. It's going to be kind of like I'm keeping some stuff for players and for teams, and you know, then I'll have win-loss records and schedule records, that kind of thing. But I'm not going to keep like every play that was ever ran. I think it's too much. I mean, for leagues, maybe I'll keep more than I will for like quick plays. Quick plays are just like, how have you been doing against other people, that kind of stuff. But you know, I gotta have stuff I can clean out. It's too much data, it can get really expensive storing stuff like that on the database, so on the server. So that is going to be a limit. I just don't know what the limit is yet. I guess it depends on how successful the game is. How much can I afford to pay for backup storage? Okay, where was I? Can I go back here now? All right, so we still got a lot of errors here. Well, I mean, they're warnings, but I don't like them. Load active team logo. It's also an async. What's the await? Log. See, there's nobody. It's not making an await call. So why am I doing an async? Let's see. Nope. I know. It's a format task. Dang it. What is a proper task initialization? Why is everything async? I have a lot of async here. It's task type. I didn't even know you could do that. I wonder if I should just do a void. Because I don't have they're just returns that were just empty returns. We'll dialogue our way out of here. I mean, do I really need like 3 separate checks? I don't know. This feels like inefficient, but I'm also thinking I need something to terminate this. I don't, but I don't like it. There's something weird. Because it never returns anything. That's the problem. I want to use void, but it... Async task. Everything in here is an async. Private void. That's not an async. That one's just going to do its thing and end. Guess I could do a... I don't know, why is this in a wait? I just don't know why we're waiting on this. Alright. Maybe I'm just being lazy. Let's get rid of this. I'll say if I'm just going to do something like no. If how about, you know, it's probably, how about this? This is probably better. why work with negatives? Active team found true. And then we're just gonna flip these all because it's just probably better. I don't know. It's functionally the same. I just feel like I'm gonna dump this. I don't know what that's all about. Go all the way down here and all right. What's my error situation? La 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 la. Cannot await a void. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm awaiting that. That's an event. Doesn't an event have to be async? But why would I be forced to go down the chain that way? Oh, no, that one's an event. Am I getting rid of errors? Is it less airy? Don't know. Kind of looks like a lot of errors still. I have 20. Is it going to be better? Less than 20? So, I'm waiting for Unity to compile. Rumor has it they have plans that their compiling is going to be faster in the future. Man, I don't know. It feels like 15 minutes, that's for sure. Hey, I'm down to 19. All that, and I fixed one. Fixed one. Maybe I should have AI try to fix these. Let's see if AI is any more efficient at fixing some of these. Let's give Bezzy a chance to see if Bezzy can figure some of these out. Let's see if I can do a couple. I don't want to worry about these ones right now because they're not yet. We're not on that yet. Football field. Line generator. Height is assigned, but it's never used. Score, condition, football field, stadium, warning. The simulation service, game in progress is assigned. But a lot of stuff is assigned but never used. So I got to figure that stuff out. API routing, setting, enable verbose logging, assigned but is never used. Example tooltip usage, training ID show is assigned but never used. So I have a lot of these errors. So I'm gonna see if I can get some of these. See if I can get some of these fixed. Do it with the AI. Let's see if it's any better than me. It takes too long. There's just certain ones I want to fix because they're kind of clunky. Player system debugger. Training manager editor. Autofix, field on load, curve mesh, rebuild curve mesh. I'm not going to worry about those right now. Let's go with a lot of these are game processing ones, which I'll worry about when I get to the game processor. All right. So I don't think those are too serious. Let's, I mean, they are just warnings. I don't have any errors. So let's go ahead and see what AI does with those. And then we'll go ahead and run this. I just got to run, see if I've got things loading up again because I did not. It was whatever's happening. So the problem I'm trying to resolve is that, let's close all these for now. I have an app initializer, which if I can ever, I have too many things here. App, I got my models, my services. Oh wait, it's up here, I think. App initializer. Okay, so there's two things that run at the beginning: the health manager and this app initializer. Now the health manager is actually, I think it's in managers, which whatever, service health manager. And it's checking the health of the application, but when the app initializer calls it to say, "Hey, go ahead and do your thing, man. Go run," it's failing to continue. It's not doing its thing. So it calls the health check, perform startup health check, whatever that's called. Go to implementation. So we must return here start, and then we go, okay, perform health check if we have it. And then we return. I guess it's just coming back and calling here. I don't know. It's not really waiting. I feel like this should be a wait. You know, it's like, just do this every time. Just do it. Let it process. And then respond to it. I mean, I don't understand why it's got to come back and be called again. That's what's kind of throwing me off. So we do the health check. And then we go. I feel like there's something not ideal on how we're processing here. Okay, so let's put a break in here. I know when we go in here, we are not getting... See, the thing is, we need to get back to this guy. See, okay, so this is really weird. So we're going into our start, and then we run this health check, and then what? We're done, and then it doesn't do anything else. Health check completed. If we're waiting for acknowledgement, don't mark as complete yet. So it marks health check complete, and then that's it. On initialize complete. Well, so we invoke this on initialize complete. And that is going to be the start of the system. Is there a function for on initialize complete? We're invoking the event. So there's a listener that must be calling that set this up, right? So we're getting to this. I've seen these errors. Health check flag is blah, but it fires this event, but I don't see, where is this event at? I mean, there should be a listener that says, hey, when this is done, call this function. And I'm not seeing that. What am I missing here? This? Is that the way it set up the listener on here? Is that the listener? Okay, so we're not getting here. I don't think we're getting this far. So whatever event is supposed to be triggering, we are failing. And it tries to fire at a bunch of different places, which is also a problem, I'm sure. Huh. All right. All right, so did we turn it from... All right, so we're down to 15. That's a little better. And then these other ones are simulator, stadium, simulator, game processing. Okay, so I think that we're good. We're gonna, oh, what's this one? Rebuild curve. All right, so there's one more here I want to fix. This one is the training manager editor. I don't know. One more error. I will be dealing with all these other ones, but they're like related to the simulation, and I'm not going to get myself too worried. But so I knocked off a few of them, and those will be around until I go through. I mean, I should probably deal with them, but I don't need to yet because I've got a good end of that code, and that's kind of like one of my down the road things. It's coming up soon. I'm in the final. I don't want to do a whole lot of. See, it's gonna run. We're gonna get a bunch of errors after this. I don't want to get too far into the weeds just yet. I am, and rest assured, it gets weedy sometimes when you're doing this stuff. You're like, oh no, let's go do this. Oh, let's fix that. Oh no, we got to fix that too. Just like. It's like, I don't know what the problem like curved meshes are. It's having a problem. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I still have those oddball things on my stadium. I got to look at those. I was showing off my stadium the other day to somebody, and I was like, I noticed I had a bunch of things showing up that weren't supposed to be there. I may have gotten, oh no, I didn't get rid of them. They're there, I can see them. Oh, look at that. What is it? What is that thing? Let's delete that. That's another thing. Okay, so I don't know if that's going to kill any errors, but it's certainly going to help with junk on my field. Oh yes, and there are buggies if you see in here some display things. I have not figured out textures very well, that's for sure. They are they're weird, and I built this stadium and it looks pretty good for the most part, but there's places where the grain on my wood is being all weird. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't solved it. Somebody knows how to solve this. I need an expert modeler or something. But for now, I'm what I get. So I don't know if that fixed the problem. It certainly isn't complaining as much. All right, so let's go ahead and run this. Oh, let's turn on my. And the other thing is, I don't know why this needs. I shouldn't have to make this visible, to be honest. That should just be made visible when I call it, but so far I'd have to leave it on because I'm finding that it does not, in fact. See, it's running through my scene. I should probably move them or something. They're just sitting there on top of each other. All right, let's see what I got here. I mean, you don't see them unless it actually activates it, and it doesn't put it there. It's in a window. It's kind of like, it's only visible through the camera. It's just my working space is cluttered by it. Okay, what happened? Are we like not quite running? Something's awkward. What happened? Do I have everything running? Is that what tried to happen here? Oh, it tried to run things. Okay, so it didn't have, the health service check did not fail, but what we have is my implementation of it is no longer letting the rest of the, is no longer letting things run. That's not good. It didn't even hit any of my breakpoints. Oh well, probably should attach it. It's not gonna hit breakpoints if we can't find them. All right, well. Not sure how I got down to 3 by taking those things out. Were those things all buggy? I should probably save my app here. File, save project. So we're down to 11. That's good. I don't know how long to expect. How long does it take a game to make a connection? Sometimes it got to take a little while, right? I mean, you're over the internet. You could have spotty connections. Who knows? Got to give it a chance. I think I need to set it up so it's reliably able to run online, but also if it's not available, run offline. That's what I'm going for. So basically, offline is the default. Eventually, it's going to be the default. Everything runs offline. Online services, and then it syncs stuff up to online. So it takes the load off of the online servers as much as possible, and then just synchronizes data every so often to make sure that you have, valid, that your data follows you wherever you go. Basically, that's all that's going to be happening with the servers. They're just going to keep synchronizing, except for in the case of a back-end game running. That's different. So, see if I go here. Can I go here? All right, so we're down to 11 errors. That's way better. Okay, so let's see here. or warnings. At some point, I'll get back to my initialization firing. Alright, so we are going to process, we're up, and something's happening. Okay, so we are firing this event, that's good. And that's the only event that fires. So we're getting here. But nothing happens. Did I get any errors at all? For found inactive stream pop, health check complete. I feel like, there's something going on that's wonky here. Announcement board panel. So Bezzy's of the opinion that anything that's controlling objects needs to be in a do not destroy state. So it's pulling my home screen out, sticking it in this. Well, you can't see it. Only when I'm running do not destroy runs. This one's kind of bugging me. I know it's related to my stadium, but it's still bothering me. It's my football mesh. Simplify my mesh. I don't know how to... Why does it have a problem with that? I mean, my football. My football's got probably got what's it got on it? I don't know. I mean, the football display's fine. I've seen it. It looks like a football on the field, so I don't know what it's complaining about. Yes, there is. Doodlehead. At least there was. It was on the home screen. What the heck? still feel like something happened because it was there. All right, well, let's see what it does. All right, well, let's see what we got. No, I got 42 errors. Empty reply from server. I don't know what. Curl, empty supply. Why am I getting 42 empty replies from server? Well, is this going to trigger anything this time? Yep, something happened. Wait, what? Ah, why is all my stuff? Okay, I don't know what you're doing here, buddy, but you're screwing up my stuff. Why is it all down here now? Dog. I'm gonna have to go see. I don't know why everything's going to this do not destroy. Sometimes I feel like, you know, like the last few days, I've been spending very little time in AI. I've been letting AI do some functions on the side, but I've been in the code trying to tweak and iron and clean and scrub and try to get it laid out the way I want it, you know, get it to have a decent build structure and get rid of redundancies. And so I started saying, okay, enough of this. It's time to go back to AI doing some stuff for me. And because there was things I didn't know how to do, what I needed to go. I needed to start moving on new stuff. So I do that. Now here I am trying to, because the whole thing was me trying to clean up, not only clean up code, but add things like a service health checker so that I can have it tell me, you know, when I have stuff running or not, have it trigger to go into local mode. I don't know how much local mode actually works right now. Very little. I got some data coming over, but basically what I want to do is start pulling data in as a default. Just like if I pull data from the back end, it should go into the local, and I need to start making that a standard action. where it updates data, syncs data, whatever, every time I go fetch data. So with the exception of pulling online features. So I'll have things that don't synchronize, but it's like I don't want to have like every team in the league locally placed, right? So, or in your league, yes, if it's an AI league, but if it's not, there'll be some stuff that is, some stuff that's not. Like you won't be able to play every team locally because it's just not how it works when there's other players involved. If it's AI, yeah, we'll bring all of them in. So yeah, I got to have as much data on the local device as possible, just so that you can run your run locally as much as possible. I also need to come up with a way. What I'm going to probably do is start having some validation algorithms, so that data on the local can't be corrupted, can't be tweaked and messed with. So that when it syncs back to the database, it's not broken. Because I need to figure out a way to know how. There's got to be something, right? I mean, some way to control what is synchronizing, what is not. And so somebody can't just go into their local data, whack it, and put it up, let it go back to the system. Now, that's why there's only AI leagues aren't available offline. So you can't break any league that you're in with another team. But if you're in, I don't know, there's got to be something. There's got to be some way to control the craziness of people who like to get in there and start messing with stuff. I think it's interesting though. There's a lot of people who figure out how to, they create what they call community DLCs. I don't know how people do that. How do people do that? Because I want to stop it. It's not that I have anything against people creating DLCs. It's just that it has to function, and I don't want them to break my app or cheat. I don't want cheaters. I got to prevent cheaters, especially when you're playing with other people. Nope. Huh. Okay. So, yeah. I don't think this is going to work. I don't think I'm going to have to dig in there and figure it out myself. Bummer. It's 10 to 10. I don't want to get into a whole new task on my at this time. Got it. It's not working, and Bezzy can't figure it out. So Bezzy can't do it. I might have to go. I'll try Claude, and ultimately I got to figure out why we get to the app load, which is essentially getting to here, right? So we trigger the active load panel, and yeah, I don't know. Hmm. So we're supposed to be going in here, running all this stuff, get the app loading panel component, set up event listeners. So it does a bunch of things that are supposed to check with the services. These are all things that normally should work. I got way too many. He's already stored in session. Store user ID. I don't need this. I only keep the errors. Sometimes I'll keep the function header only because I want to see that it's making progress. Navigation button manager. Event list. AI is changing its plans again. I think this whole bit, putting it in, everything in here is causing problems, or in the do not destroy, because when it moves it, everything ends up in do not destroy, and I don't think it can load and display them anymore. That's what's happening. It even said it, I think. I saw somewhere that it said, I can't do this because everything's there. All right, well, that's this evening session. You can see I haven't made too much visual progress. I did get my service health thing working, but I'm trying to get back to a loaded state so I can keep moving on with my game plan and playbook, because I have to get those things running. Those are the next things. I can't run my game until I have a game plan and playbook. So, till next time.